Getting stuck and surviving alone in the middle of the sea is a nightmare. We have seen such games before: Cold Fear, Unable Sleep of Reason, and Under the Waves, which I've told you about recently come to mind. And here is no variation on this theme. Still Wakes the Deep, from veterans from the Chinese Room, known for the walking simulator Dear Easter and the horror game Amnesia: A Machine for Pigs. Unsurprisingly, this time they've got a mix of walking simulator and horror, which is placed to remind of such movies as The Thing and Fallen Harbinger. The first thing that catches your eye is Still Wakes the Deep is the elaboration of the secondary characters, members of the Beira of Gaelic platform that went out into the North Sea off the coast of Scotland. All of them seems to be real, true Scottish guys, who is conversation with the main character, an electrical named Cass, vividly discuss their business, swearing, joking, talking about soccer, and making jokes like Roy can only pray, but he's used to it, he's a Barnsley fan. So, when this unexpected disaster on the platform and sometimes strange and terrible appears, killing the crew or turning them into the horrible monster, the emotions are much stronger. Just 10 minutes ago you were chatting with human, and now he turned into the incomprehensible blob of the meat on the long sticky legs. He's chasing you and calling you name in creepy voice. Yes, all of these monsters have familiar faces and names, and each one seems to retain a bit of reason, addressing us and telling him how tired he is of working for such a pittance, but that makes it even creepier. Some survive it out, and when something has happened to them in the story, it makes you want to cry. I even caught myself talking out loud and almost shouting, "Give him a slap, maybe him come to the senses." In general, the game evokes emotions, which is greatly aided by the Gorgo's voice acting. You can't expect anything else from such a studio of Chinese Room. What you do exactly is some explanation or hints to help you understand what's going on here. At first, I was a bit disappointed. I thought that they were an unusual thriller about fighting with the elements, but in the end I get another mysticism and hints either about aliens or mutants, from which you have to hide in lockers again. Then the curiosity took over, but it remained unsatisfied. The game does not give not only clear, but only answer at all. Very little even usual for the game of the studio in the principle for the genre of notes. Instead, we are offered to occasionally dive into the hero's memories, where he almost constantly quarrels with his wife. Already in the first minutes it turns out that Cass get a job on the platform to avoid punishment for fighting, and his wife dissuaded him for this, motivated among other things by the fact they have children. And for a while it seems that a disaster that happened in such metaphor for Cass punishment, and from this point of view it doesn't matter where it comes from or what the explanation is. At the end, the idea is broadcast that is also a symbol of opportunity to do something for the family at least. And yet the final is rather disappointing. I find it too obsessive, drawn out and unconvincing to be a tearjerker, with its simple truth and dialogues about love. The same contradictory feelings are caused by the gameplay itself. On the one hand, it is extremely linear and repetitive. Basically, we run back and forth on the platform between the some compartments, crawl up and down the ladders, fix something, change fuses in electrical boxes, turns on relays, press buttons, pull levers, twist valves to remove gas jets, look for the fire extinguishers, put out fire in the right places, and so on. There are absolutely no complex puzzles, but a lot of QTEs. The only hint of a puzzle is quickly solved by picking and choosing all possible variants. In the same way, according to the same scheme, we hide from monsters, everywhere conventionally placed locked and hiding places, and next to them carefully placed items that can be thrown to distract the creature for a while. On the other hand, this hiding and cheesy fun causes fear, disgust, tension, and general emotions. I also like the extreme acrobatic exercise, when we have to jump on the parts of the platform that are falling apart under our feet, walk under the board, spread over the abyss, fall off the crop into something at least a moment. Almost every time we are at hate attitude. The monotony is partly compensated by the change of scenery. 10 minutes ago we were hiding under the pipes in the study corridors of the engineer component, and now we are swimming near to the pontoons. After some more time we stagger at high altitude, trying to get to the helicopter pad. While in general the game conveys the atmosphere of tension and horror from the fact that you are not only trying to survive on a huge, collapsing in the middle of the sea abyss platform. Still Wake the Deeps leaves contrary feelings. It obviously that this is quality horror adventure with a stunning audiovisual performance and carefully calibrated atmosphere, and at the same time there is a disappointment, because it's equally obvious that the authors never realized the full potential of the concept they came up with. So to sum up, pros of the games is perfectly conveyed atmosphere of tension and horror, well-drawn characters to which it is impossible to remain indifferent, gorgeous and vision performance, and especially the voice-over. Cons is the plot in general, and the explanation of what is happening could have been written better. Linearity and monotony of gameplay. Thank you for watching.